Hi, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm talking about autism. And also I do have a sponsor today, and uh, I will go into the sponsor just later on in the video. So keep watching all the way to the end. And yeah, so with autism, I have, as you've seen in my previous videos, my experiences in employment and previous employment. So it's just more going back to my childhood, and when I was a kid, my sibling, she always got me into trouble. Like I was always the one getting in trouble by my my parents. So and then because I told her, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I gave her plenty of opportunity, and then I snapped. And then there was this one point, the Wii. So I was playing the game. I was really good at playing all the games, and she lost quite a few games, and then she got argumentative with me, and I didn't argue or shouted or anything, and then she hit me with a Wii remote, and my mum was upstairs at the time, and then she came down, and then all I done was restrain my sister, because she hit me with a Wii remote, and I wasn't hurting her or anything. It was just put one hand behind her back, and she was on the floor. So every time she moved, the tension was just building in the arm. But I didn't know how I'd done that. I didn't look at anything online back then because I had no internet access or anything. So and it was just really frustrating that I was put in my room for that, and I was just using self-defense. And I didn't get any words in the edgeways, and she always had a smirk on the face all the time, every time I got in trouble. And yeah, and then so then at school, I always got I got dragged across the playground, and yeah, and then all I remember, there was this girl was shouting at this guy who was dragging me, and yeah, and after that I was taken. My parent took me out of school because of all the bullying. And then I was out of school for 1 year, and then the tribunal process as well, and the education tribunal process. And then now I was placed into a special needs school, and yeah, so then I was placed in there, and then from there, I went to college, and then from there I started working, and then COVID happened. Then I started university, and then just before the universities and that, I did the employment disputes along the way, and then during that time I've had so many different employments, and by then I had 22 employments, so I had quite a lot of employment, and now today I've got 34 employments. So that I've had quite a lot of employments, and then I was dismissed from my role in my previous video in March. So I started in February 6th, and then I was terminated on the 31st of March. And I briefly go over it. I was stalked and harassed by a work colleague, and also the way the policies that they have, they change the policies to adapt it to how they want it, and they deter from their policies, and managers just make up their own rules as they go along. And then I asked, can I get additional support for me to pass the training assessments and stuff? Oh no, it has to be this way. And they knew the traumas I was going through, but they didn't really support me trying to pass the training. Because I had one of the managers said, well, if you're unable to work, this is not the right place for you. So there's more discriminatory there, which I didn't remember to add into the last video. So it's just, people are just selfish and arrogant, and that they just don't really listen. And it's like yeah, it's like when and anything I did when I was a kid, I went from I was doing my own. I used to play a lot of games, and I used to complete all the games in like less than 2 hours, and then I'll go on to the next game. I used to do a lot of games, and I find a lot of bugs in games, and sort of, yeah, like once I complete a game, then I just try and find any bugs in the games and stuff, which is, for me, it's a lot of fun. But then when I go online, and when parents got internet and that, went online, there's this game Stronghold 2. I found that a little glitch in the game. So literally got loads of, like, 1 billion peasants, and then whacked up the taxes, and then put the granary and whacked up all the food, buy loads of food for them, and then just built loads of work and farms and everything in this square for the castle, and then got loads of horses, and then buy loads of armor and stuff like that, and then as soon as people come in with their armies, and all my knights are just taking them all out. At one time I just got loads of tons of archers, and as soon as they try and kill my archers, I'm getting another 1,000 archers, and they're all coming out and just shooting them. And people just got really annoyed. So but yeah, and now I just built a massive wall around as well, and just put loads of archers around the walls, and or just built loads of towers around, just messing around, and just me enjoying myself, really. And also, you might have heard of Gears of War 2. Yeah, I played the game, and then I was playing online, and then then I thought, oh, okay, I'm a leader, so I just jump out the map, so then everyone else can get loads and loads of kills. And then people was just trying to look for me, they couldn't find me, and that was the whole entire game. And I'll say to them, alright guys, let's finish up the game now. And yeah, so that's what they did, really. Wasn't too greedy or anything. It was just have a manageable amount. But yeah, and then going from employment into university during the lockdown period, the first lockdown. I did the first year, when the foundation year, then the first year, and I had a lot of stuff going on. Plus, I had to change my grades, and they had to change my grades to a higher grade. And yeah, and that's what they done. So I had to stress on that end, and they did really support me. So but in more sense, I would say I do need to so if there's any and then they terminated my course. They didn't allow me to continue my course and let me complete the course. I disagree with the way they do the policies and stuff, but I did ask the tutors for support, but they're always huddled by everyone else, and those that actually do need the support don't really get it, because they won. I did the request for additional support. The university said, oh, we can't do that because we don't have enough funding. So you're paying $9,500 on your tuition fees for nothing, really. And now say I can complete the rest of the modules that I don't complete in the years, and then try to have the support there. But whatever solutions I come up with, they do want to know. And then from there, I started to lose more employment. So yeah, and now I'm unemployed. So my employment will be probably in end of August, starting the end of August, working. Yeah, so that's where things are going to be. Also I'd like to mention the online business app. They have a online market store. If you would like to support the channel, the links down below to the market store. They have so much merchandise, from t-shirts, hoodies, tracksuits, sneakers, trainers, to blankets, to candles, So they have so much variety in there, and I've got a few products of theirs, and they're very nice quality. The cap is really nice. It's been really hot in the UK, so I'd really recommend it. It's very comfortable to wear. And yeah, so also they do a website builder with AI technology built in. They also have inside the website builder you have email autoresponders, you have funnels, so you can create a funnel page, so people go on that funnel page to sort of have a main website, and then you can link it to the main website so that they can for your business. Also they do have a variety of products and services to offer. So if you're looking to investments, they have educational investments as well. Also, if you buy one of the NFTs as well, that'll get you access to their education as well. So if you buy a ball and the babe NFT, that'll get you access to their education materials absolutely free. Once you purchase one of the balls or the babe. So there's some investments involved. So yeah, if you invest into yourself, you're going to get more out of it. Also, if you buy a run pass, you get exclusive early access to other materials as well. So if this is something you're interested in, all the links are down below. And also the website builder is a 14-day free trial. Also, they do give you a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're not satisfied. So it is worth giving it a try. Build your website and have a good see if it works for you. To build your business, to expand, and everything's in one place. And also please like and subscribe to my channel to grow it, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Bye guys.